What's up, Daily Fab Gamers? Thank you so much for watching my stream. Before we jump into this red-hot action, let's review the rules. Don't be a dick. This should go without saying, but better safe than sorry. Chat with me. You know that I can talk at my computer for hours, but it's more fun when my computer talks back. And let's have a good time. I'm here to get sweaty, but that doesn't mean we can't have fun while I do it. Use the chat command deck for a link to the list I'm playing here. It's also in the video description. Some of these decks are sick, and you might want to play them in real life. In that case, let me refer you to Hamel from the Bazaar. It's never been more affordable to play in the flesh and blood. Players have been buying the cards they need from Hamel for years. I started shopping from him in 2023 and have never found a better deal. The Bazaar's prices are the lowest for singles, full sets, and class sets, including new releases. Omens of the Third Age set bundles are available now and ship both domestically and internationally. Use the chat command HAMEL for contact info, then reach out on Blue Sky, Discord, email, or Twitter to see what he can do for you. Using the data command will produce a link to Fablazing.com, the best source for deck list, matchup, and tournament data. Do you have too much money? Give some of it to me. Custom channel tokens, as used by 2025 US National Champion and World's 2025 Top 8 competitor Majin Bay, are available from my Ko-Fi. Follow my tournament journey and spam the coolest emojis by becoming a channel member. And remember that channel members get matchup guides, post-game notes, elevated chat privileges, and more. Now settle in and get cozy because the stream begins now. Happy Thursday, everyone. My YouTube chat is like freaking out. Steven, I meant to say that you're in for a long night if you're staying up for Prague, but for whatever reason it didn't post, so I'm telling you now, you're in for a long night if you're staying up for Prague. Hello everyone, welcome. What are we doing today? We're playing Jarl. This is our US Nationals prep. I've made some changes to the list. Bringing in Shield Beater instead of whatever the other one is, Sledge. I'm not 100% on it. I don't have any testing data to indicate that Shield Beater plus Stalagmite is better than Sledge in the relevant Sledge matchups, but enough Jarls are playing with Shield Beater that it makes me think that I should give it a try. We're also playing 2 copies of Roiling Fissure, which we have no way to make seismic surges in the deck. It's just, you know, it's Midas Touch, but for Ziggy. I don't know how real Ziggy is, so I'm not 100% on, like, this matters and I need to do it. It's more like, this is something that we're trying. I've heard a lot about Iris, Ziggy, and that we would want go-again options to destroy Spectra. So it's something I'm testing. I'm not sold on it being right, but it's something we're gonna try out. Vynnset with the 3 rune chance, pretty nice for her. Let's see if she's gonna attack me here. I suspect that she's just making 4 rune chance and passing with the Deathly Whale in Banish. I am going to discard a Fruits to gain 2. From there, I'm just gonna stop. I'm tempted to play out the life, but I don't want to incentivize Vynnset to go for it. So instead, we're just gonna pass. Now I could play the Everbloom if I really wanted to. I could play Everbloom. I want to put the Earth card in Grave for Rootbound Decompose, but then I can't really do anything else with my turn. So I think what I'm doing instead, let's back up. We're going to take this line. We're just going to send Titan's Fist for 3, pitching the Rootbound Carapace just to get rid of it. I'd rather Arsenal the 4 block instead of the 3 block. Also worth noting, this is future CC rather than competitive CC. So we are potentially seeing the new heroes. I think we're close enough to the end of spoilers with Prague being tomorrow that I'm at a time where I feel like I'm getting okay testing playing into like the new heroes on future CC, as opposed to comp CC where old Volzar is still legal. I don't necessarily know how people are building or playing if they're doing it competitively. Right, we are in kind of a lame duck meta where there are no competitive CC events between now and US Nationals with the release of Omens. So like comp CC just doesn't really do anything for me. Finding the Ripple Away is neat. We do have the potential to shut down Deathly Whale, making extra rune chance. I'm just going to discard Ripple Away now to stop the rune chant generation from Jack-o'-lantern. We're also shutting down possible rune chant generation from Deathly Whale. I should have let Vynnset resolve before I did the Ripple Away to incentivize her to take a point of damage and then Deathly Whale me. Because now she is incentivized to kind of just wait. Like, she might still attack and try to push some damage, but she isn't gonna, like, Vynnset for it. You're just culling me? That's fine. I'm going to cull away this Ice Lock Glaze and then just hammer for 4, IP the Blizzard. I think it's solely helpful for limiting new card interactions, not how new heroes will actually play even. Yeah, I can see that. I'm just gonna pass here, weirdly. I think passing here is correct. She has 3 cards in Banish. I don't want to let her get defense reaction value by, like, I want to make it difficult for her to convert this hand. That is my thought with just passing there, not sending the Titan's Fist for 4. Like, the onus is on Vynnset now to clear out the board. Cool. We're going to get value for this Blizzard, as Vinny is going to have to pay to give something go again. And then I get to be very defensive. We have Stalagmite, which gets eaten by the Tunic, but that means that the Tunic counter isn't going to Creepers. So we are going to send the Blizzard first. Let Vynnset decide how she's going to pay for go again on the Deep Recesses. Is Vynnset, you don't usually play defense reactions against Jarl? Okay. Well, that's something I can anticipate then. So 3 cards in hand. I'm not, like, overly concerned for her. I wish that she had committed more to doing something here. All right, we've got the Blizzard. So we've eaten the Tear Through the Portal, which I think is good. Like, that's why I made this play. She's still going to be able to Creepers here, but that's all she can do. Right? She can go 2 chain links wide, but she can't go 3 chain links wide, which is what I was concerned about. We have been hit. So this is not super relevant. Like, she is going to get to banish a card from each graveyard. Right? Is that what this does? Creature who lost life, banish a card from their graveyard. So we are going to get hit, right? She's banishing, I don't know, Ripple Away, something. It doesn't matter. I am not going to Stalagmite here because she has the Tunic. She has 3 cards. I'd rather save the Stalagmite for when she's playing on a smaller hand. Or if she, like, Tunic Creepers, something else that gives go again, like Mavrian Skies. Then I'll Stalagmite to get the Frostbite then. So calling here, I have no cards in hand, so I'm just like up value. She's banishing to keep her turn going, which is fine with me. She's putting just more cards into Blood Debt, and this was the call that was in Blood Debt anyway, so she stays Blood Debt neutral. Alright, call banishing, call. Oh, just so that she can DRE a call. It's fine with me. I got no problem with that. Right? This is her only option, because the DRE is going to flip. Oh, banishes a Funeral Moon. That's sure. Alright, so the Funeral Moon... She only has the one rune chance, so she can't pay for either Deathly Wail. Unless she has, like... I guess she could have Revel in hand, which would be pretty spooky for me. Yeah, Steven's right, Nick. I don't care about all those purple circles. I got blues, baby. We got blues in the deck. I guess she could break Grimoire to send a Deathly Wail. I don't know, that's not super exciting. Creepersing out something. Was that Jack-o'-lantern? It was Jack-o'-lantern. Vynnset should have taken one more point of damage. On the previous turn, she played Jack-o'-lantern. Vynnset trigger goes on the stack. I responded to the Vynnset trigger with Ripple Away. Mistakenly, I should have let the Vin trigger go first so that she loses the point and then Ripple the Jack-o'-lantern. Because she has Deathly Wails and Banish. I wanted her to go for it. Oh, she did have the Deadwood Dirge. How exciting. That's woo. Cool. Pitch our one here, and then we just take the rest. I'm not going to de-react this because I don't need to. We've already taken damage. So she's going to make 2 rune chants back, which is sad, but what can I do? DRE and stacking is pretty good. Our Tunic is up, though. We got that going for us. Still have the D-React in Arsenal. Banish the Ice Lock Glaze. I do not have the Earth in Graveyard. To decompose Felling currently, I could have the Banish in Graveyard. Or I could have the Earth in Graveyard if I get to, like, block with 2 Autumn's Touches. And then send a Felling, or... Interestingly, she put the fruits in Banish with the DRE, which is kind of interesting. It makes it harder for me to decompose, so like I can't just Felling here, which is kind of a shame for me, but it also means that when I get 3 Earth in Graveyard, my first Felling or Plow is just on. His blue Jack-o'-lantern. She pays. She does hit a Widespread Destruction, but she does not hit the blue. So she gets a Vin trigger and another Blood Debt card, but no Rune Chant. Into Deathly Wail. Plus 3 Rune Chant. So I'm looking at pitching a blue. Probably blocking with Shelter. And then discarding fruits, sending Titan's Fist, arsenaling, Felling. Oh, this is unpreventable. That's right. Take the 1 there. Nick, did you find out the answer to my question? Lupine, you weigh in. Steven, what's your question? Steven, no one knows what your question is. Do I want to take 1 physical here? Not really. I'd just be on block. Actually, we're going to undo this. We're going to take our 1. We're going to pitch Autumn's Touch. We're going to block with Felling Autumn's Touch, and then I'll have the fruits to discard if I don't need to pay for Arcane. That's how we're doing this. Yeah, kill your darlings. I'm not going to overcommit to keeping this Felling. That's weird. I don't even see your question. You got to re-ask it. I don't know what you wanted to know. I guess we could get creepers here. Should be sad for me. Please don't creepers me. Hey, friend. Please no creep. That's because we're the same person, Austin. Oh, you would have sheltered here? What, and just like swung fist? Do you know if I spill blood and attack with Dominate, then my opponent sinks, and I respond with Provoke and pull a card, does Sink still get added as a blocking card when it resolves? I assume no. I would assume it doesn't, Steven. I would think that the Sink fizzles. You got to Arsenal the Felling. Interesting. Let's see if she pays. Well, Austin, you would have gotten blown the fuck out. Instead, I am a god. So you make 2 rune chants back, and then you're just going to what? Send Widespread? AB2, block 4. Thank you, chat. Everyone laugh at Acro River. Forgot D-Reacts float until they resolve. Yeah, that's the weird little quirk about Dominate, huh? Opponent sitting on Deathly Delight and Widespread Ruin, and then we're just passing. Try to find something exciting to do. We do now have Decompose Fuel, and our first Decompose is online, so this Plow Under is going to hit for 6. And hopefully do something relevant. We're not going to have Tunic up, so unfortunately we can't, like, block 3 Channel Lake Plow. But I would Arsenal this Channel Lake. If Vynnset does nothing, then I would Channel Lake Plow. Pitch the entire hand. There's a world where I Arsenal Frozen to death until I can find Crumble and try to crumble the creepers, but it seems not good. That seems like a pretty bad play. Alright, she's going for it. She's going to use her 1-of Quill hand. This is great. Suddenly this Channel Lake Frigid gets much better. Unpreventable damage. Which makes me think that I could just take the other Arcane here and then send the Plow if she arsenals a card. I mean, this could be Tunic Creepers into, like, Revel. So I am going to pitch. And we are going to hold the Plow Under. I'm very worried about this Creepers. So I will just play the safe line, especially with her using Quill Hand here. There it is. Show me Runic, or show me Revel. Widespread Annihilation. Take the 1. Skip all rune chance. She is not going to have an action point behind this. So we'll give our plow here. I can hold the stalagmite. I don't need to block with gauntlets here. And we just take our 3. And like at this point, Vin has kind of burned quite a... Oh no, an Oakenhold. I wanted that. Vin has burned a lot of resources. Like, arms are gone. She has no rune chance stacked. So there's a decent chance that Creepers dies next turn. Thank you, Phoenix. Predicting the Creepers Revel line there was, like, less impressive when you consider that I've been worried about this Creepers for 3 turns, and she only just did something with it, so... I don't want to take too much credit as being like the Jarl mind read god. This hand is pretty good at doing things. Especially if she just arsenals here. Like, Creepers could just go. Creepers could go. I'll get to Arsenal and D-React. Shadow Puppetry into what? Show me the follow-up. Full fatigue snooze time. That's this hero. You've played Jarl. So we're going to take 1. We're going to do Funeral Moon. And then we're going to send on 2 Rune Chants. You're going to send Delight into... Pass? No, you're psychic. That's me. Alright, we got Puppetry. I am going to take 1, so she gets to keep the Creepers. I'm going to make 2 Rune Chants back, and then what? I have to take 1. More fun if they do full setup and we have to figure out how to disrupt this opponent be blowing his load. Yeah, I do agree with that. I feel like I'm just taking this damage. And then we're gonna go... Talishar, please. Oh no. That's not good. Time to check the Discord. Do we have an outage? Not at the moment. Okay, here we go. We seem to be back, maybe? And we are going to block with Stalagmite and Shelter. And then Plow Under, Arsenal Sink. And I just want to make sure that it is difficult for her to pay for the follow-up. She's already netting 1 point of life, because we've both taken damage, so she'll gain 2 from the Deathly. And I'm just going to plow away whatever this is, get myself online. Not that it matters, I'm not playing well-grounded. But we cover the Shadow Puppetry. She could play Requiem here, but again, it's going to cost her an extra resource. So she has to give me this last card in hand to, like, what, flail me? Takes 2, moves to end, gives me something to plow under, Tunic is up, to Arsenal a D-React. Still have Stalagmite. Feeling pretty okay in this situation. She did me a huge favor by banishing a Fruits, which kept me off of a felling that I wouldn't have been able to play anyway. Under Autumn's, Imposing. Oh. Oops. Lamau. Can't just muscle memory that. I do have to banish 3 Earth cards here if I actually want to get online. All right. Plow, Autumn's Touch, Fruits. There we go. We actually remembered how to play the game after immediately talking about how Vynnset had given us the opportunity to get online. Are you 100% on Jarl for Nats? I mean, I'm not going to say 100% because we haven't seen all of the spoilers. Like, for all we know, Ziggy is super fucking juiced and plays an Iris build that just gives Guardian a 0%. Like, if I think 20% of the field is going to bring a deck that's 100-0 into Jarl, I'm not going to play Jarl. But pre-Omens, I think that Jarl is not the best deck in the format, like has bad matchups, but is going to be good into what I think people would bring. Has a good Marionette matchup. Victor matchup is questionable. I need to learn that a lot better. But will be good into Syndra, Puffin, Gravy. If we're looking at new heroes, I think good into Aurora and Acilio. Ziggy's a question mark. I think Jarl has good matchups. Jarl has bad matchups too. Like, Marlin is kind of a toss-up. You do get hit by a lot of what Marlin is doing, which can be problematic. Like, all of the harpoons affect you in some way. But I think Jarl is generally just a good pick. Not so much a dark horse anymore. I'm pretty sure people are very aware of Jarl as a good deck that you could play. If I get to keep this hand, which seems unlikely, Vynnset's on 4, didn't just like block Malefic pass, then I get to CLF CNC. I will Arsenal a CNC if I can. I'll also probably sink a CNC and try to find a blue so that I can be, you know, play Pulse defensively and then CNC. Tear through the portal, what, paying for Vin? She has not missed once this game on activating, turning on Vynnset. It's like, this is red action. All right. Coming in with red action, this does have go again. She is going to have 2 Rune Chants back. Gotta just think about Oblivion at this point. Definitely possible. How do I want to pitch for this? I have to take that. So I think I can do... can take one... take one... I'm going to say no blocks here. We're going to pulse the Deathly Whale, cover it out, give a Frostbite, and then just see what the follow-up is. Like, I can put CNCs in front of the follow-up. I'm kind of hoping that I get to sync the follow-up to find a blue to play a CNC. But if I'm just blocking with 2 CNCs, like, that works for me too. Again, we're kind of just running her out of things to do. One Malefic is gone. The second one is almost gone. If she's just going to, like, dirge Widespread, then I feel pretty good about it. I guess that is true. We're going to take a shit ton of arcane damage. And she doesn't even have to dirge. True. Shadow Puppetry. So you get to attack with Widespread. I'm going to take, I guess, 4 arcane? And then block with CNC, sync, and Arsenal CNC. Spoopy. Don't like taking all that arcane, but what else can I do? Block with a CNC. Give you the sink below. Not sink. I could have tried to find a blue and just Titan's Fist, but I'm more excited about having a CNC in Arsenal to screw up whatever her Arsenal plans are instead of just trying to like, hey, maybe I get there. Or I could block the flail. That is true. I mean, I have to put something in front of the flail. Gauntlets is tempting because I can Arsenal the CNC. She's also on Crown of Providence, so it isn't like CNC is guaranteed to make something happen. I guess we keep the damage. I'll just give the armor here. That's fine. We're winning the fatigue race too. Like, she's eventually gonna run out of things to do, and that's when I can get her. Would have been a shelter. That would have been pretty good. Got the ripple away here, so depending on what she does, I can stop rune chant generation. I mean, the big like get for me would be she like drops a couple malefics and then I don't know, sends go again in some way. If she doesn't do that, then yeah, I get to just like send a CNC Arsenal a shelter and feel good about that. All right, we got the jack-o'-lantern. Let her pay. Ripple away, baby. We did it right this time. We let her pay for her Vynnset before I resolved Ripple away. Hits the Oblivion. Austin, we don't have to worry about Oblivion anymore. She does not have a rune chance. Your crown gives you another block this way too. Good. What's up, Eric? If you don't already know, all of you in chat, if you don't already know Sneep, he is on YouTube. He is the limited god. And we finally have draft back as a competitive format. Sneep has a Patreon. If you want to know how to draft good, then Jack-o'-lantern sucks. If you want to learn how to draft good, then Sneep is your guy. Throw him some money. He'll give you a draft guide. He offers tutoring. You're gonna hardcast a Deathly Whale? I'm so up. So you are gaining 1 no matter what. I can discard Shelter. Prevent the 1 arcane. Oh shit. Lol. Never mind. That didn't happen. You all didn't see that. No, man, I know you're just enjoying the show, but like, I'll give you the shout out. Hell yeah. This kind of sucks. I guess we both already took damage. I can just like shelter this and then CNC. I don't hate that line. Take 1, go to 12, send CNC. At this point, it's just damage. Like, it's not super exciting. Here's 6. Here's half your life. What's the other one? Oh, Eulogy. Give the shout out. I know if Rob is, I think every point of life is valuable at this point if there's no Oblivion. I could see it. You would have blocked. Would you have blocked? You would have given the CNC 2, just like covered 7. That's how you die by Xaxes. I gotta be honest, I don't think this Vynnset's killing me. We do practice draft in person or stream as well. I'm intending to do practice draft on stream. I don't know how the logistics are going to work out yet, but I will probably have at least one day of just like go to Runaways queue, fire up some drafts, try to get 1 or 2 done. I've been talking with Sneap about doing at least one like guided draft with someone who knows what they're talking about. And then giving that all to you, but we'll see. I do want, like, I'll be practicing draft for nationals for sure. All right, she took some damage, went to 8. There's 2 blood debt. Let's see what she's doing. You're super late. I don't care about your cards now. You're trying to touch your life as little as possible. I respect it. Yeah, see what she forces me to do here. I mean, we don't have a great staunch target yet. Like, I'll staunch a Eulogy, I guess. Guided drafts are tough as content. How many draft rounds in US Nats? It should be 6. If Nats goes the same way that it went last year, it'll be 5 rounds of CC, 3 rounds of draft day 1. Day 2 is 3 rounds of draft, 4 rounds of CC. And then day 3, God, these jack-o'-lanterns. She's going for it. She's going to hit a jack-o'-lantern one of these days. It was today, you know? She did make a rune chant. She probably wanted the shadow puppetry, but she made a rune chant. And she paid for her hero. It is turn 8. She's paid 8 life. We've got Eulogy coming in with no additional go again. I have to take this. Pay 1, pitch fissure. I'm just going to staunch this. We will not pay the extra. I'm hoping she just passes after this. I mean, she could Creeper's Thing. My line is just going to be CNC. Hold my Tunic, Arsenal my Felling. Maybe that's bad. Maybe I'm supposed to present lethal. Okay. We spend an Eloquence to make an Eloquence. Local recorded draft games absolutely degenerate chaos. Just Steven screaming at everyone. He does do that. I know this about Steven. He will just shout at you. What's up, Mechadow? Noted bully Steven. Now I'm not going to Tunic Felling anymore. Now I'm just going to CNC. I will present not technically lethal, but she cannot go to 1 and still pay for her hero, which she's been, very eager to do all game. If I had not screwed up on turn 1 and waited for her to actually get her Vynnset trigger before I rippled away, this would be lethal. So that's fun. Maybe we're getting Tunic anyway. Or maybe she's going to give me creepers. I can't imagine her winning from this position. Like, the Eloquence tokens are going to stack, so she can't, like... It's not Earth, it's Lightning, dummy. Got him. Austin, are you gonna... When are you... Are you coming to Final Cut, ever? Are we seeing you again? Are you gone from this world? Legally distinct lethal. Hey, we're getting cards, we're getting a Tunic. There's no way giving me Tunic here is right. You absolutely get another use of Tunic this game. There's no way that Creepers is better than Tunic. Hey, we got reds. Our Crumble showed up. Oh no, the Jack-o'-lantern. How are we not going for Jack-o'-lantern again? You've not touched a physical card since Yokohama? Unlucky. We're gonna sink this Staunch and just, like, try to find a Fruits or something. Like, I'm definitely sending the Felling. But I'll try to find something I can do before I Felling. We didn't. I do have Earth cards. I guess I could Rootbound here. That, I mean, I have 5 Earth in Graveyard. This doesn't matter. But if I didn't have Earth in Graveyard, I could absolutely Rootbound just to get an Earth in Graveyard. And then you lose the creepers. Have a Felon. Please give me your hand. One, 2, 3. Bottom card, 2/3 blocks keeps you alive. And then you get to make a rune chant and pass. Probably die. You're playing a ton of 2 blocks. You're going to Minneapolis though, right? Just block out. Don't put a Blood Debt in your Banish. That tracks. I don't get to do anything exciting with this hand. I mean, this is kind of exciting. I get to make it hard for her to play the game, and then send Titan's Fist for 4, and Arsenal a D-React, and feel happy about my position in this game. Yeah, Austin, you're going to Minneapolis, right? Are you playing, or are you just, like, vibing? A whole ass card. She has 13 left in deck, or 16 left in deck. She's about to have 15. We even leak a point of damage. CLF is a drug. CLF is not a fair card. That isn't true. It's a fair card. It isn't a nice card. It makes me feel things that are different from what my opponent makes me feel. It makes you think I can't do both. I mean, you can play and vibe, but I would not qualify those as like the same thing. Hey, this is a hand of cards. This hand of cards presents lethal and kind of doesn't do anything else. Not really a vibe destination. Steven, you don't think so? You don't think Mini is where the cool people go to vibe out? How much do I wish to pay? I wish to pay 1. Eric, we did it. We did it. Roiling Fissure's insane. Hate the humidity from their stupid lakes. It was very humid last time. It was really green though. That was nice. It looked nice. It didn't feel nice, but it looked nice. It felt better than Vegas, which I'm excited to go to Vegas and hang with the guys. But god damn, the last time I was in Vegas, I left the Airbnb at 8:30 in the morning to go get coffee, and it felt like I was going to die. It felt like the sun hated me personally. I mean, to be fair here, Eric, if the fissure was Glacial Footsteps like it was originally, we would have just won the game. Like, the game would just end. In the list that I'm playing here, which is not your list, Roiling took the spot of 2 Footsteps. I'll take a dry 105 over humid 85. You're insane. You're a crazy person. What are you? Oh, yeah. I'd like to find something more exciting than Hammer for 3. Cool. We live and drive 105 already. What the fuck? I don't know, man. It feels different in Vegas. Vegas just built different. I'm gonna IP this Ripple away, which is probably too greedy, but like the only possible way I can see me losing from this position is if Vince somehow turbos out a ton of Rune Chance, and the only way I can see her turboing out a ton of Rune Chance is with actions that I can interact with. Pro move is just never leave the West Gate, but food his butt cheeks there. I mean, we're not even going to be in the West Gate. We're in an Airbnb. Airbnb is the move. It's much cheaper. You have more money to lose at slots. Okay. Gotta hit the tacos. Steven, you want to hit, you want to get the meat sweats again this year? Is that the play? To just get the meat sweats more? Hit up Fuga de Chow. Get Brandon drunk. Okay, we found a Machinations. Okay. We've played a Mordred Tide. So you're dead? I forgot to use my tunic. To be honest with you, I'm not going to worry about it. I feel pretty okay about my spot without having 2 blues in hand. Have a hammer. Please give me 2 cards. That's our 3rd ripple. Yeah. Meat coma. We can hit Bernie's him. Get Brandon drunk is the same vein as get grass green. Opponent gives us the good game. We'll give it back. Yay, we did it. Wow. Yeah, so, I mean, Fissure there felt fine. We're still in open future queue, so, like, someone board Ziggy into me. I want to see how bad the Ziggy matchup is. Even before we know all of Ziggy's pool. I am not at all concerned about Aurora or Acilio right now. I haven't seen anything from either of those decks that tells me, oh shit, it's Puffin. Okay, Puffin, we want to go second. On the Titan's Fist, we're bringing in the aggro package. I am not playing Mangles here. We are not playing Fissures because they don't matter. We are playing Blizzards because they do matter. We could play Mangle. I don't know where I'm supposed to find room for Mangle. Because, like, I like Blizzard. I like Pummel. What's up, Rose? This hand is kind of interesting. Was she going to crank on turn 0? Are you winning, son? We did just beat a Vynnset. Oh, I wish I had a Ripple away. That would have been cool. Excuse me? You're going to attack me on turn 0? I'm up tremendous. Look at the Plow under here. I could block with the Frostfang, discard Fruits into Everbloom, and then play that. That's gotta be better. It's gotta be worth taking one to get a guaranteed Plow on turn 1. Take a card away from her and set myself up. Which means I should just block 5 here. I guess I'd take one either... I would either take one or prevent one. And we'll just send a little baby Plow. Take her off of a 4-card hand. We could run out this Channel Lake. I could not have an Arsenal and Channel Lake Plow. That can't be worth it. I'm going to IP the CLF. You don't like it, Eric? Would you have liked Frostfang here? Just like block with Plow, gain my 3. Oh, we're keeping the channel. We're just going to do it later. Whee! Okay, we are killing Polly. Which I guess depending on what she does, I might just like double D react, play Channel Lake, kill Polly. Do you even have a banish for this? No. Alright. Cool. So I guess we are gonna take that line and then not double D react. Okay. That works for me. Here's a CLF. Kill your Polly. You don't get to Skywarden here because I'm not attacking you. And then I'm just in like a great position. So she is fat stacking me, which is, in my opinion, wrong. Like, you can't just fat stack Guardians. You do have to be doing something. I cannot felling here. Unless no, I cannot felling here. So I'm just blocking aggressively. You have one untapped cog. Go with the Unforgiving. Let you tell me how you're tapping your cog. And then I can either use my shelter or not. If you tap the cog to get go again, then we just don't do anything. If you tap the cog to get +1, then I de-react it. You actually make the correct play. Yeah. They do the right thing. I don't get to keep my CLF. I think my line here is shelter the Spitfire, crumble the Tunic, and then just pass. Like, again, don't give her the opportunity to Skywarden me, and also set up for dominate enabled felling pummel. Sure. Interesting. Tip CNC. It's very interesting. Thankfully, we drew another felling because we're insane at this game. So I get to put a felling back in the deck for second cycle. And then pummel felling with dominate. What's up, Reese? I guess I don't need to pummel felling here. I guess that's actually extremely greedy. It's like cool, but I don't need to do that. We'll just Frostfang pummel and then arsenal the felling. Pummel felling is cool. I would not have hated that line if I hadn't drawn the Frostfang, but because I drew the Frostfang, I don't need to make this play anymore. Alright. Should have pummeled felling. Honestly, unlucky. Opponent has left their fated card on top. You actually interested in New Aurora or not particularly? I need to see what she does. So far, I'm not super interested in her. 1, 2... Block with Imposing. Next card I block with is Oakenold. Let's just see what the follow-up is. I'm less interested in, like, Runeblade Aurora. It's cool and I get it. It's more like... not the thing that interested me about old Aurora. The thing that interested me about old Aurora was the Redline build. New Aurora is the, like... it's Viscerai, right? They built Viscerai and Aurora together, which is cool for people who like that style. That's just, like, not what I'm super interested in doing right now. There are other mid-range decks I'd rather play. Like, I'd rather play Jarl. I've been liking Puffin. New Aurora, trying to play, like, the way that they want her to play with the, like, play your Mercurial Skies into Tempestuous Kiss, into whatever the payoff is for Lightning Flow that no one can make. It's, like, very A plus B plus C, which I don't want to do. Like, I don't... that's not what I want in Aurora. So far, any of the new heroes have a great game plan? Yeah, I mean, clearly we're waiting for cards, right? There are 100 commons that we haven't seen yet. So it isn't, like, I get it. We're still waiting on a bunch of cards. But yeah, so far I'm not, like... none of them look super interesting or good. I think I just take 3 and Arsenal. Like, I'm going to just Tear Asunder here. I get 2 cards from her no matter what. I just don't need to give Rootbound right now. This Puffin is playing extremely aggressively. Oh, okay. Well, now I know what I'm doing with my Rootbound. I really want to see the commons to see how good flows are. My current metric is how fun would they be with infinite flows. I think Acilio passes. Ziggy still kind of fails, and I'm unsure on Aurora. Aurora seems kind of tempestuous with, like, if she's doing the thing that I think they want her to do. Oh, this is a baby Titan's Fist. This was maybe not the right play. I maybe should have been more aggressive. If she has a D-React, then she's good. But she has no armor, and the Tunic can't block, so... okay, yeah, this was a bad call. I forgot that this was a baby Titan's Fist. So we just punted. I should have been more aggressive. I should have been blocking with the Crumble and the Everbloom, pitched the Tear Asunder to Fist for 4, and then Arsenal to Rootbound. It did not occur to me that it would be a baby Fist. She would have been fine because of the Sky Warden, but I fucked up. Clip it. We have 1, 2, 3 Earth. Have a CNC. I think Aurora could be good. They're just asking her to do a lot, which I don't like. Can CNC gun me? Tunic. I am not playing this game well. Chat, I'll be really real with you. I am not paying attention to this game and playing it at the level that I would like to be. I'm actually fucking up a lot. Rootbound, Crumble, Channel Lake. Oh, the Oakenol? Yeah, it was vanilla damage. I didn't need to block that. And then we just get tempo. God, she is playing like all of the worst cards. Ugh. I'm not sold on Pinion Sentry. Like the fuck in, you're right, Steven. I need to pay attention. I need to pay attention more and win this game. Yeah, Sentry first. Okay. Soup up for 4. I'll just give you Ripple away. I'm gonna Arsenal the Sink. Gun for 2, we'll block with Autumn's Touch. Hammer. I need to decompose this Plow Under at some point. There's Fate number 2. I started to get used to using Ripple more often. I'm trying. I'm getting a little better at it. Now my issue is, what's up, Ian? Now my issue is that I can never, like, do it. The Ripple hasn't been lining up with anything. Ian, why don't you like Jarl? Jarl is just fun. We just have a good time. Try to take advantage of Puffins who burn all their resources extremely aggressively. I'll keep the CNC. Because if she just arsenals this card, then I'm going to CNC it. But I played the real Elemental Guardians. Oh, right. Those ones. Yeah. If you're comparing Jarl to Starvo, I can see why you would not like Jarl very much. Mr. Grasshopper? I don't know who that is. I thought this might have been our teammate. Who's very high on Fate for Scene and Puffin. Battle Battalion Bark. That is an option. That is a card that you are legally allowed to play in Puffin. See if she wants to pay. Ah, sure. Sigil of Solace. Interesting. Find the Everbloom because we're incredible gamers. Did I already banish one? Yeah, I did, because I'm not an incredible gamer. Do I have anything to bottom here? No. So I'm just playing this. Felling. Gain a life. Not even playing Ziggy. Why do you think I would play Ziggy? Earth. Action. Such hype hero. I have never been an illusionist player. You won 3 Pinion Sentries? My goodness. Hey, I get to Channel Lake. Play the super underrated hero. Yeah, I mean, I would like to queue into Ziggy. I would like someone to show me what Ziggy does. But so far, I'm like, I don't have confidence that this hero is cool or interesting. Like, I'm sure they will be. Hey, it's a Palantir. I guess we block with Ripple Away here. Let her show me what she's going to destroy. If she destroys the Ripple Away, I'm not really trying to break the boots. Taotao was playing Ziggy recently. It was a very Taotao list. Many cards that you can legally play. Taotao does like to play cards that he can legally play. Ziggy feels like a jack of all trades, master of none. I mean, Ziggy is an illusionist. So they do illusionist things. Like, I'm sure there is a busted Ziggy build. It has the words lightning and illusionist on it. So I'm sure broken stuff will happen. But overall, I have yet to, I am not interested in playing Ziggy. Ziggy does nothing for me. I could take 6 and snipe the Tunic. It's not good and I'm not going to do it, but I could. I don't have my gloves anymore, so I can't keep my Channel Lake around, which is pretty sad. She's on Remembrance. It would not surprise me to lose this game, just based on how I've played it so far. I think I have done a very poor job playing this game, so it wouldn't shock me if I lost. I would like to finish it out, but I have not. The game should not be going as poorly as it currently is. I have made many mistakes. I get to do this play, which is pretty fun. Ban list predictions. Well, knowing LSS, it'll probably be none. Is this matchup tough, Rob? I haven't played this one enough to know, like, how tough it is. Give it go again. We're gonna, we are not gonna sink below. We're gonna root down this one. I think Shield Beater is better than Fist. All of my yellows are gone. I mean, I haven't had trouble with this matchup previously, but I guess this would be the situation where it's tough. When she has, like, the new cards that are good. Over some ban to Marionette, even though I know it's done. It's none. I would love to see a Remembrance ban. So what I think they need to ban is nothing. There are cards I would like them to ban, but I think LSS has been very cautious with bans previously. They've been very reserved. So I think there is a really good chance that they just say, like, Marionette doesn't top 8 every calling, so they're balanced. Like, we don't need to ban anything from Marionette because they're not, like, the super bestest deck you've ever seen in Flesh and Blood. I would like them to... now we can ban with this one. I would like them to ban T-Tox, which I think is the most egregious card in Marionette. If not T-Tox, I would love to see a Saver ban. Ah, alright. Let's go for this one now. Now that we know this is Big Hammer, now that we have actually looked at the pitch value of our cards and said, yeah, let's check for a Fate Foreseen here. Let's get 2 cards kind of no matter what. Here's one. Oh, this is min-maxing's list. Is this? Did min-maxing put in, Goldwing Turbine? What did this do? Settle for Scar. I mean, I think Scar Tissue would be a fine one. Like, that would not offend me personally. To see Scar Tissue get banned. Scar Tissue, to the point. I think Cut from the Same Cloth would be a fine ban. It would be, like, the least / most egregious of the 0 for 4 go-agains. I just hate that card so much because it's so randomly good. Like, it's always 0 for 4, and then it's just randomly is like, actually, it's even more than that. Actually, you're also now marked, which is worth some amount of value. Arsenal the Last Oakenold, which should not be the last Oakenold, but is, because I have played poorly. I'd love to see a Red Orb Weaver ban. So this is just Palantir for 9 that also gets my Tunic. I mean, that's pretty good. I do not get to keep the Ice Lock Blaze. So I think we're blocking 4, taking 5, giving her a gold, playing the Fused Oakenold, arsenaling Felling. We have used both our pummels, so the Tunic doesn't super matter anymore. Last Armory with 3 cards, Mario dealt 21 damage. Yeah, the hero's dumb. I would like to see bans from Marionette. I'm just saying that I think there's a world where LSS says none. I would love to see a Remembrance ban. I think it disproportionately affects Victor. I think there are too many worlds where we're just waiting for the next thing that breaks it. I just hate having to play the card. Is Palantir? Yeah. Palantir, I take 6? Sure. Yeah, Cut from the Same Cloth is such a dumb fucking card. Go to 6. I'll actually be at 7. I get to Felling. Both. Bottom the other one. Felling. Threaten lethal. Please give me cards. I don't threaten lethal. Please give me cards anyway. Why not block 9? I'm concerned about fatigue. I didn't want to give the Everbloom because I can loop them. And I feel like it's important that I loop them. We're just going to send Fist. We're going to Arsenal Plow Under. I'm going to IP both of these cards. The Ripple Away because I want to juice them with it. The Channel Lake because I want to play it. If she taps the cog to keep the cog in the machine in deck, then she can't gun me. Think he's behind enough in fatigue to not block 9? Yeah, that's where I'm coming from. Now we have an interesting choice. Well, I'm about to Plow Under. I don't need to play the Ice-Lock Blaze. I could Channel Lake, Plow Under together. Which is what I'm going to do. Autumn's Touch, Crumble, Imposing. We're going to be 3 hands away from this Tear Asunder again. Big Hammer. Now I wish I was on the other one, Shield Beater. Can't stop that. What's the biggest attack left in the deck? In mine? I don't think I have any. I have no attacks left in my deck. I have this Autumn's Touch. Or the biggest attack left in their deck. They have a Palantir, or they have a Remembrance still. Which I'm concerned about. I can't keep this Channel Lake, which is very sad. I could Frozen to Death the Tunic. We've seen 3 Sky Wardens. Frozen to Deathing the Tunic does give 2 Rune Chants, or 2 Frostbites. Please give me a resource. Thank you. And then we Arsenal the Pulse. Ooh, we still have a Blizzard. That's exciting. For 7, so I'm just going to block 6. There's Remembrance. What are you going to Remembrance for? Palantir, Palantir, Palantir. Triple Palantir is kind of interesting because she will never be able to do the thing. It's just like a big dumb attack. I'm guessing the Arsenal is a Sink Below. Hey. Arsenal is Blizzard, not because I think I'm ever going to use it, but because I want to be able to gum up. Oh, I guess now I'm going to use it. Never mind. What are you going to do with 0 resources? This is just like another 0 for 4? Could be a Sky Skimmer. Seems like it's probably a Sky Skimmer. So it's a D-React? Why did she break the thing? Oh, just to bait me? Do I think it is a D-React in Arsenal? I mean, it could be. I think I'm supposed to go for this Tear Asunder play anyway. I don't have big Guardian attacks left, so I kind of need to make something happen. But yeah, this game feels like I've lost. I put myself in this position by being dumb early, and now I'm getting punished for it. There's the Skimmer. Let's go. Okay, you were right, Deus. It was the Palantir that they could not play. How many Coggin machines do you have? Alright, yeah, we're just gonna get cogged out. Go to Nationals, play dumb early, go home early. That's me, baby. Alright. Good game. Yeah, we'll pack it in. We easily could have won this game if I had just... I don't want to say easily. We played dumb early and got punished for it. That is what happened this game. I didn't play well, and then I lost. Oh, God. Ira. Ira, I should be on Shield Beater. It's Fatigue Ira. It's always Fatigue Ira. I don't know what it is about Iras, but they fucking love to play the most boring deck that you've ever queued into. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about Iras that makes certain players go, yeah. 50 generic cards? Yeah. I have no hero identity? Yeah. Yep, 66 cards. Interesting. I mean, dual threat is exciting. Dual threat's fine. Do you think this... I guess they're on pause. They could be playing dual threat. Whirling Mist Blossom. Whirling Mist Blossom hits, and it's the second or higher chain link in a row to hit. Draw 2 cards. It's the value, all the numbers. So I could block 3 here. And just put her... I guess blocking 3 here is fine. And I'll just root bound the next thing. Or just have the D react for when she does something like that. It's the value, all the numbers. Like, I get it conceptually, but I still think it is extremely boring. I have a lot of trouble understanding Ira. Maybe I'm just a hater. Have an Oakenold. Show me that you have D-reacts. Show me that I'm getting punished for playing aggressively with my Oakenolds. Get to Arsenal this Felling. I'll get to... Oh, no. I'm short an Earth card. I do not get to decompose the Felling. They're on Shurikens. This one is wild. Aspect of Tiger Body. Maybe... I guess they're just fat stacking me. Like, this is aggro Shuriken Ira who just brought 64 cards. They're 100% going to Remembrance the attack that recurs them. I mean, I am going to have to put a whole ass card in front of this, the second Kodachi. The question is, am I legally allowed to send Baby Felling, or do I need to get as much value out of my deck as I can? Will I win this game if I don't Felling for 8? That is an interesting question. If you run So tomorrow, then you can go more aggro with your Oakenold and still have more around for second cycle. Yeah, that's true. I immediately get punished for being on Shield Beater because I can't Imposing for a Crumble and then Titan's Fist. So I think I am on Beater for 5, discard Fruits. Block 3, do nothing else. $62. If the next card I pitch is an Oakenold, then I know that I need to draw. Hey, we get rewarded. We're gamers. Maybe I should not be boarding in Blizzard against Ira if I suspect that they're Boomer. I will Blizzard the next Kodachi, though. What the shit? Destroy this when the combat chain closes. This can't be defend. Okay, so you just IP'd 3? Oh, it's an instant. What the fuck? What are you? Alright, this is an instant. I thought this was an action. Okay, shuriken item. The combat chain closes. Attack, go again. Can't be defended by equipment or reaction cards. Okay, so I am not blocking this. You're paying 2 resources. I am not blocking this. I guess I could have root bounded there. I get punished if it's like CNC. I kind of would have gotten punished by CNC no matter what. Hey, it's this thing. When this attacks, you may put a shuriken item from your graveyard on the bottom of your deck. If you do, this gets +1. Do you have a shuriken item? No. Reading the shuriken explains the shuriken. You're telling me I have to read? What the fuck? I cannot decompose. This is fine. It will either block with a CLF or I'll just play it. Boo. I cannot find Mangle. I can't keep the CLF around. I'm very sad. Depending on her attacks, I do get to E-Strike Hammer. Should have closed the chain to break the shuriken. He wanted, I assume they wanted to keep the momentum available. Like that was a Mask of Momentum trigger. I'm guessing that was the thought process. They could have, like, I don't know. I guess they thought 3 go again threatening mask was better than 4 bottoming this, but that to me seems like a mistake. I'm excited to play Backpack Ninja in the future where I have 4 different shuriken in play that do different things. The shuriken set was a collection of cards that I thought, this does absolutely nothing for me, but some people are really gonna go nuts for this. Some people are really gonna like this. I am not one of those people, but some people are gonna go nuts for it. I'm gonna sink this. I wanna stop the Wind Cutter. I'm fine to get rid of the sink because I have the E-Strike Shield Beater line. And I'm going to hold the Unforgiving, Unforgetting in case the last card is CNC, and I get to do... when this is defended by an action card, this gets +2. When this hits a hero, discard a card. If you do, they discard a card. Now I'm going to give Unforgetting, Unforgetting. I don't get to find a Mangle, which is a shame. Where's my arsenal? Oh, right, it's a Felon that I still can't play. We're just going to Shield Beater for 5. Play Fatiguey. Keep an E-Strike in my deck. You know, why not? Have a laugh. Yeah, as I was saying, Jagged Edge. I saw the shurikens, thought, I don't care about this even a little bit, but some people are going to go nuts for it. And apparently you're one of those people, so... Congratulations. Nice. You're gonna give me 2 whole-ass cards? We take that. We're up. Sure. The block is Earth? No, the block is Guardian. This was just Frostfang here. I don't have a pummel for it, but I should do this. We should get rid of the Mangle. I'm fine with that. I want one in the deck. No, it'd be cool if this was an Earth card. It looks like an Earth card, but Unforgetting, Unforgiving is just Guardian. It's a Jarl spec. The kind of gamer that enjoys having a deck of 60 tech cards so that I can do the thing one time out of 10 games before never playing the deck again. You would probably like Ira. You too can play a deck of 60 tech cards. Excuse me. That works for me. I get 2 cards no matter what. And my opponent, I assume they chose War. Yeah, they did. I don't know what she would possibly be playing besides that would necessitate her not playing War or not choosing War, but yeah, she chose War. Hey, I'm gonna get to do the thing. I do not have any Earth to bottom. So we go block, block. Just cover the 6. Send a big felling. I don't get to Arsenal Shelter. And I'm sad about it. This is also a reason why I don't like Ira, is that for some reason, every Ira I play against will always draw a 4 red hand. I don't know what it is. It's like they're cursed. They are forced to walk this earth, drawing 4 red hands at some point in the game. I can't do it. I already crash out when I draw 4 reds as Guardian, and it's not guaranteed. You want me to play a hero that you're guaranteed to draw 4 reds? Absolutely not. I can't do it. I refuse. Whee! Okay. Make sure my OBS is still working. It is. Just fucked up everything. Okay. What is happening? I have 1 Earth in my grave. I can get a Fruits in there. I don't need to block this. I could take this Kodachi. It will allow her to turn on Wind Cutter. I feel like I want to block here to give a Frostbite, stop the Wind Cutter activation. Something tells me, I just have a gut feeling, that it matters that she has a Frostbite. It sort of did. This is just 4. Do I like the Draconic card spoiled for 5? I don't. I did, and then the more I thought about it, the more I kind of think it's just not a good card for 5. Like, it's just too junky. I want to keep Footsteps in my deck as a finisher, or do I want to just get, like, value? The value play is block 3, discard a Fruits to gain 2, plow. The late... No, I have Remembrance. I don't think I need the 1 of Footsteps. Yeah, I think Fi doesn't do enough with it. I agree with Rose. It's a Fang card that Syndra will play, and Fi doesn't want. There is 2 much going on in Fi already to have an instant like that in your deck. By which I mean you have your Rise from the Ashes, you have your Art of Phoenix War, or you have your Rise from the Ashes to combo with your Art of Phoenix War and Fire That Burns Within. You have... I feel like you're playing other non-attack actions. But in any case, you're mostly like also playing zero costs because you want to have your resources for Fire That Burns Within and Phoenix War, your two powerful cards. So then you don't need the discount that you get from playing the instant, playing Draco Fire. Like, it's just, I saw it and thought, hey, Fi really wants this. This is a really good Fi card. And the more I think about it, the more I don't believe that's true. I don't think so. In a very roundabout, long-winded way to answer your question, I don't like it for Fi. I would not play it in a Fi deck. I think Fi has other things going on. I would like to block with this Plow Under. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. I do need to... We're going to block with the Plow so that I can Felling. This is a mask trigger, so I'm probably breaking Well Grounded here. I don't hate breaking Well Grounded here because I also know that she has Ancestral Empowerment because she's shown me one. So the Well Grounded covers this breakpoint. It also covers Empowerment if that's a card that she has. And if she doesn't, if she just has another follow-up, then I get a Floating Point of Prevention. When this hits a hero, the next action card they defend with this combat chain gets -1 until end of turn. So we'll block with E-Strike, take my 1. This is not a mask trigger. You don't have an action point, and then I will Felling you. If you play Tooth of the Dragon, it's great. If you don't, it sucks. So I think how it stacks up to Tooth of the Dragon is Tooth is better when you're online. Draco Fire is better when you're offline. Like, Draco Fire in your opening hand is insane. It's gas. It pays for your dagger. It pays for vigor. Like, you turn on... It does a bunch of stuff. After that, it's much worse. When you're online, it's just like, it turns on Fang. It keeps your field seas alive, I guess. This is an item. What do you mean it's not an aura? Okay, I feel like I was wrong about this Ira, and I owe this Ira an apology. She is not... I get to do this thing. She is not Fatigue. She's aggro. She's an aggro Shuriken Ira who just brought 64 cards, which I don't like for her. I think when you're this kind of low to the ground aggro deck, you need to not fat stack Jarl, even if you, unless you like know for a fact that I'm Fatigue Jarl with like Yellow Oasis. I think if you just think that I'm Jarl, you need to be playing towards your strength, which is being efficient. You need to kill me. You can't play my game because then you draw bad hands. Like the 4 red hand we saw because she had Shelter from the Storm. I don't need to Blizzard here. She has a Tunic, so I'm less interested in Blizzard right now. I might play it on the Kadachi just to do it. Also just to tell me, like, what is the rest of her turn. You're gonna Shittering Thorns me. What do you mean no D-React? Like, I think playing D-Reacts against Jarl is generally a mistake. You just want to be aggressive. Like, you want to do your thing. You don't want to playing defensive against Guardian, playing against Jarl to, like, not... get blown out by Oakenold, to me, is playing to lose. You're playing my game. You want to play your game. Is the way I see it. Like, making your deck clunky is just, like, what if this Sink Below was a 0 for 4, or even a head jab? Or even a blue because she didn't put this red that she kind of doesn't need in her deck. I agree, as a Katsu, D reacts as a mistake into Jarl. If they have the Oakenold, you aren't covering it most of the time anyway. Yeah. Okay. Like, making your deck worse is just doing what I want to do. That's Guardian's game plan, is making you play at the level of a Guardian by, like, I blizzarded you, so your attacks either don't have go again, or they were expensive. Or I played Channel Lake Frigid, so now all your shit costs more resources, just like my shit does. Like, you need to be playing your game efficiently. Don't play my game inefficiently, because I already play my game inefficiently. And I'm going to do it better than you. We can decompose. I can decompose, but then I can't decompose again. Okay, I am going to cover this for 4. I will take the risk of not being able to decompose the next failing I draw. But if I get to block with Crumble, then I will get to, you know, cover it. So we'll be super up. There's a world where I don't block this Kodachi. I just take the 1 and then let her, like, play 0 cost Wind Cutter pass. I think that's fine. Part of me wants to give Stalagmite here just to make the rest of her turn awkward. Later, Phoenix. This is not a mask trigger, so I'm going to give you Crumble, and then if you play the other card in your hand, like, cool. This might just be a Wind Cutter pitch, but if it's a Wind Cutter, like, I'm playing the CNC kind of no matter what. I am suspecting that her turn is done because the Torrent of Tempo seemed like she wasn't super committed to that. Here's a CNC. Figure it out. I don't know. No, that's a good question, Steven. I feel like I'm not doing a good job explaining it, or I'm just rambling. But, like, don't fat stack into Jarl if your deck isn't built to fat stack, I guess is to sum up what I'm saying. For me, found an unmovable. You're just gonna go to 2. I mean, I know my deck is not, like, the best at dealing damage, but I give you a Crown here. Stop your Wind Cutter, stop your momentum, try to find something cool to do with my hand. Defended by an action card, it gets +2. All I have are action cards, so I'm going to have to discard something, which I guess is fine, because so will you. You can't Wind Cutter. So we'll take the 2 here. Discard, I guess, Fissure. My line is going to be E-Strike for 7, Arsenal Staunch. Sadly, my Tunic is not up, so I can't E-Strike Hammer. She could have Unmovable. We've already seen her have it, which would be a 2-card answer to the E-Strike. I mean, she has a ton of 2-card answers. I'm hoping that they are awkward for her. All right, look, it's a 2-card answer to E-Strike. Maybe she is on fatigue. Jesus. I feel like... I don't know. Maybe I don't know. You're very late. Maybe I just don't know Ira well enough to know what I'm talking about. I cannot Terras the Shield Beater. So is the Jarl versus Aurora match really cursed? I keep getting kicked by Aurora players when I enter for a game. Interesting. I wouldn't have thought so, but I also haven't tested it. Am I sinking this pummel? I guess I don't have to. I guess I could just Shield Beater pummel. That's a good question, Andrew. I haven't paired into an Aurora yet. I would assume that it's pretty Jarl favored. If you're teched for aggro, like if you've been playing a list like mine or Teklo Foundries, I would assume that you're pretty good into Aurora because you've got like Blizzards, Frost Fangs, but I could be wrong. It's 3 in a row just this evening. I wanted to try against one, but they keep booting me. Wow. How have they been killing you? Like, what specifically are you losing to? What have we seen? We've seen 1 CNC, 1 Frostfang, 1 Mangle. The Mangle got pitched earlier. We can keep the pummel. This is going to get at least 1 card. Possibly 2. They've been kicking me out of the lobby. Oh, I see. Oh, Andrew, I understand what you mean. Okay, so you aren't playing the game, so just boot. Okay, yes, I would assume it's super cursed. I would assume it's very bad for Aurora. If it's a red line build, it just gets like run the fuck over because it can't pay for CLF. It doesn't block well. Like, yeah, I would assume that you just die. If you're like the blue Runebladey build with Mercurial Skies and Tempestuous Kiss, then I would think it's like... I would assume it's very bad, yeah. And kind of bad in like... if you disrupt them at all, they just don't get to play the game. I'd really like to block... we'll let them do their thing. I want to be able to cover up this pummel if necessary. Like if her follow-up is CNC, I want to be able to block for it. Like there's definitely a world where I take a bunch of damage here to felling pummel. Is that too greedy? Do I just like block 3 felling and wait? I think so. Let's calm down here. We don't need to get crazy. I have a very good line in just felling for 8. Give me your hand. Oh, this is the same one. Okay, cool. This is the one that you got back. It's Creed, but it's awesome. That's true. I would have gotten rewarded. I mean, I'm fine. Okay, we do have things to bottom, so play the Everbloom, go both. I have... oh, I cannot get back my Crumble. Okay, let's get back Ice Lock Glaze. So that I can keep the Everbloom in Graveyard. In case I need to loop them. Rootbound, Crumble, Roiling. Bottom of card, please give me the rest of your hand. I mean, they could Unmovable from Arsenal. Still 2 cards. I have my Tunic. I have multiple ways to fire off this pummel. Hey, it's unmovable. Her tunic is still up, which I don't like, because I would like to use Stalagmite to just buy space. Oof. Large oof. A blue in this hand would have been great, but hey, if she doesn't do anything, then we're still fine. I mean, worst case, I can 5-card pummel. But if she, like, CNCs here, I can give the CNC and just, like, do the thing. The next action card they defend with gets -1 until end of turn. I'm just gonna give you these. Please decide if you would like to tunic. Alright, 2 of these are going to wind up in the same hand. So we want to do... Our pitch deck is going to be Shelter, Oaken, Staunch. Have a CNC. Nice D-Reacts, dummy. Surely we get there, right? Surely we just have her, because how does she possibly block this efficiently? If she gives 6, she dies. If she gives 9, I just don't pummel her. If she blocks to not get pummeled, yeah. If she has reinforced the line, I'll scream. She did not, in fact, have a D-React. Let's see, was there any gas in here? Is there any spice? No. We saw the dual threat. So she was on 2 dual threats with a shuriken package. If any of you want to play Shuriken Ira and you thought this list was neat, here it is. You too could play Shuriken Ira. Alright, I'm going to call it. How many games did I play today? Did I only get 3 games done? Yeah, I guess the Vynnset took a while. It was Vin, Puffin, Ira. And we went 2-1. We lost to the Puffin. I think the Puffin game was winnable if I wasn't bad. It's a pretty, it's a pretty nebulous statement. But I think we were dumb early, blocking with that Oakenhold that I could have arsenaled. I think that might have won the game if I had been allowed to keep it. Real quick, let's see, was that min-maxing's list? Did they put Goldwing in? They did not. Okay, that was not min-maxing's list. That was a custom Puffin. And it got there. I mean, I can't, as much as I want to shit on it, I really can't. Like, it beat me. You can say I should have won all you want, but the fact of the matter is, I did not. So I'm going to call it, because Jarl, playing Ira's like taking a melatonin, gets me in that sleepy mood. All these shurikens, but no lane line. Exactly, France. Exactly. You're going to play Shuriken, you're not going to play the best card that goes with Shuriken. Alright, so I'm going to call it here. Thank you all for hanging out. Enjoy Prague. If you're in Prague, that's sick. Congratulations. If you're just watching the stream and you're in the US, God bless you, because you're going to be up late tonight. I will be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard. It's going to be something new. I'm just going to run through all the cards and omens, paying special attention to the new ones that we haven't had spoiled yet that are getting revealed at the world premiere. I'm just going to run through them and give you my thoughts on them as much as I can do in 2 hours. So I'll know the Aurora cards really well and have a really good opinion of those. And then Ziggy and Acilio, I'm not a wizard or an illusionist player, so I'll probably think they're all trash because Fragment seems like a weird mechanic, and wizard spells are always super underrated because of AMP. So catch me back tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a great rest of your Thursday, and take care.